The other big story, of course, is the new tariffs on Chinese goods. It went into effect last night at 12:01 a.m., but only count on goods leaving China now. Goods on the list that are currently at sea get to come into places like the Port of Oakland at the old 10% level, which means there was a huge scramble to get goods on ships and underway to California. Kain is the CEO of global supply chain company ALOM. Her company spent the last couple of days helping exporters and importers beat that deadline. She joins us live this morning. Hannah, tell me about the last couple of days. Quite a scramble.
Yes, it's certainly been a scramble, and you know, the scramble has gone all the way up to the CEO suite in the companies, because this has got big impact. But certainly most of the goods that are being imported from China have a 2 months to 2 year lead time. So these orders have been placed years ago, and only whatever we could get on the ships in the last minute actually was at the lower tariff. So we should expect that the tariffs are really impacting everything coming in now under the so-called List 3. And we, of course, are still waiting to see when the so-called List 4 is going to go into effect.
Sure. Importers and exporters really need to predict what's going to happen long term, because it does take so long. What are they expecting? I realize they can't predict what's going to happen in Washington. What do they expect happens from here on out?
Oh, I think a lot of people hope that the conflict will be resolved. A lot of people hope that this is a negotiation ploy, but I think people are more and more starting to expect that this is a long-term situation. I predicted a 20-month negotiation, and I believe that's correct. Some people have been predicting 10 years, and I think that's too pessimistic.
Hannah, the one last thing I want to ask you, we talk about this on the news often. President Trump says the Chinese pay the tariffs on Chinese goods. You are involved in imports, exports, and tariffs. Who pays the tariffs on Chinese goods?
Oh, we all do. The consumers, businesses. When there's a war, like whether it's a physical war or a trade war, it's the population paying, and it's whoever is the cannon fodder. And right now, the businesses are the cannon fodder. So we all end up paying. And of course, the biggest concern we all have is that this is going to push us into a recession,
Sure.
a global recession.
Sure. Hannah Kain, thank you for settling that argument and joining us live this morning.
My pleasure.